Oh, it's a lovely goal. The 3-5-2. This is one of the most classic formations that we've seen in this game. However, this year it has lost a little bit of love with the 3 and 5 backs being banned from competitive play. However, they do not get banned without being super effective in game. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best 3-5-2 custom tactics, and then we'll be jumping into a live game and I'll show you how to get the most out of them. Let's get into it. Today's tactics haven't actually been put together by myself. I was looking into a lot of different people's 3 and 5 back variations and I found a really interesting set of tactics that I'm having a lot of success with. So these tactics were put together by somebody called Chris McGee on the Give Me Sport website. So I'll link that down below for you guys to check out. I will also link my Instagram link of the photo that shows the whole tactics, just so you can use them for your frame of reference when you are applying them in game. Kicking things off with the defensive style, we're going to leave this on balance. The defensive width is 60 and then the defensive depth is 71. So very aggressive, because we are operating with 3 centre backs, just stretching them out a bit to kind of cover majority areas of the pitch. Not something I tend to do is stretching out the defensive width, but it actually really works with this formation. For the build-up play, that is balanced, chance creation, direct passing, nothing unusual there. The offensive width is matching the defensive width at 60, just so those wingers really kind of get isolated out wide. And then players in the box are modest 4. Corners and free kicks, just go with whatever your personal preference is. Getting into the player instructions, kicking things off with both strikers, and they are both on stay central, getting behind just to occupy the opponent's centre backs. The cam is completely default. The right wing is on balanced, cut inside. This is your much more offensive wide man. This is not a symmetrical set of custom tactics where both sides of the team are doing the same thing. This has a lot of variety going on here, and it's what gives it such a good dynamic in game. So right mid, balanced, cut inside. Left mid, your more defensive orientated wide man, and that is come back on defence and stay wide. General consensus here is you get an overload in on that right hand side, but you've also got that option of that man isolated on the left side that can whip the ball in or pick the ball up if it does go out that way. Now, I would say that if you've got a better defensive player on the right and a more offensive player on the left, then just switch the 2 instructions. It does not make a difference. Both of our central defensive midfielders are both going to be on stay back while attacking, cover centre. General rule of thumb here, go with one that's slightly more defensively capable, one that's more better on the ball. I just love the partnership of Bruno and Bernardo in game. It just works so well, so that's what I'm running with. As far as the 3 centre backs go and the goalkeeper, these are all just on the default. This is the team that we're going to be using. Let's jump into a live game and I'll show you how to get the most out of the tactics. Let's get into it. Into the 3-5-2 we go. Now, for a 3/5 back formation, it is very aggressive. As you can see right off the bat, they're winning the ball back. So this isn't a 3 or 5 back that is designed to be really defensive and take what you can get. This is about putting it on the opponent and playing very, very aggressive. You can play very direct or passive with these tactics as well. It really does suit all play styles. As you can see here, I'm sort of playing a bit slower here just because I'm not the best at playing and talking. But as you can see, lots of options here in and around the box where we can take our time and pick our passes. I'm going to try and work this across the box bit here. That's a good tackle by him. So on the defence, it will operate a bit more like a 4-4-2 than a 5 back, but it's more than robust enough to keep the opponent out. I'm going to play a bit more direct here. So drive this wide space with Sterling. See if we can get towards that byline, which we have done. Cut it back. That's a good save by his goalie there. See what we can work with the corner. I tend to just play these short. Work that there. Omri's gotten a bit isolated. Can we whip one? Good save once again. Allison is a bit of a bogey keeper for me. He always seems to manage to keep me at bay. Oh, nearly once again. Okay, so off of the opponent's goal kick here, we're just going to play very aggressive once again. Just really try and force him into making a bad decision like he has there. Thread that out wide just to stretch the opponent out. Obviously, we're running that 60 width, so nice and wide, creating lots of spaces in the middle from that wide wing plate. Drop that off here. Try and drive that into the striker. Hopefully. Oh, good save once again. I'm going to cue a pause here, just because Havertz seems to be in a very odd position. Just want to double check he is definitely playing at the left mid spot. Great tackle there. One thing that I didn't mention in the kind of initial run through of the tactics is just make sure your left and right centre-back are super fast, and make sure that your middle centre-back has great AI, like a Van Dijk or a Blanc, somebody like that. Then your wide centre-backs like that new Saliba. I'm using Gomez as well as Saliba. Then you've got players such as even some of those new Future Star Evos are really fast and good options. We've sneaked in, and that is 1-0. I don't know if this guy's paused to quit. I assume not, because he paused before I scored. I think we're going to play a bit of a waiting game here. Yeah, I thought, no, he is here to stay, which is great, because I hate it when we have to chop into different games. So let's see if we can win this high up, which we have done. Once again, playing aggressive, always trying to cut those passing lanes. As you can see here, our right mid has really pushed up. We're going to drive the space inside. Play it back. Your right centre-back will play more like a right-back, so if you do build your team in a 4-back setup, just make sure your right-back, if they are the more defensive one, is the right centre-back, because they will literally operate like a right-back in game, which is awesome. Drive it forward. He's got a great tackle there, to be fair to him, but so have we. Now, let's just work these triangles a little bit. Oh, great block from Mr. Bruyne once again. Maybe a Trivela here. It's the slowest Trivela I've ever seen, that one. We'll fight for it. We've won it back. Work that byline. Drive it across. Nice 2. Like you see, lots of movement, lots of options. It's not like you have to play super mechanically like a 4-3-2-1 where you're kind of bound to a certain play style. Like, I really do feel like these will suit anybody. And it's not often that I try other people's tactics and hit the ground running with them. So to have found these just in a random like post online and for them to be this fun is a real breath of fresh air, especially with like the high width on the defense and attack. Just not something I expected to have success with. I'm not the best defender on this game. I'm much better at attacking than I am defending. So to have something that is actually robust but still offers all those attacking options is just so much fun. It's a good block from him there. Free kick all the way back here for something, not sure what. Works inside. And go for the finesse. Nice 3. Once again, all those angles opening up. Tons of opportunities to shoot from range and close range. That's a terribly loose pass from me, but fantastically defended there by Walker. That 71 depth really pushing him out. Leaning into that aggressive style. Nice isolated winger on this side with that stay wide instruction. He's actually done a really good job to actually nab that off of me, to be honest. Nice, the loosest pass ever from Bernardo. That's very out of character for him. However, we have won this straight back, which is fantastic. Send that over. I'll try and drive that across to Henry. Good tackle. Once again, playing very aggressive. Don't give him a chance to do anything on the ball. Pull him too. Same with him. Trigger the run. Thread it through. Go around the goal if we can. Ah, we're offside. Excuse me, my voice is going a little bit. Playing offside trap here just to push the line up. He's just giving me the slip annoyingly. But here we go. That's why you use fast centre-backs. You don't want anyone getting any easy goals off of a loose pass or a good through ball and just running in a straight line and scoring it. We all concede those goals. And then the most annoying goals to concede because you never feel like the opponent's earned the goal. They just hit one pass, ran clean through and tapped it in. So make sure you're using really fast centre-backs, particularly on the wider side, the left centre-back and the right centre-back. You don't want to be giving the opponent any easy goals with those. Excuse my words. I can't speak clearly today. Aggressive. As soon as we lose that ball, he's giving me the slip there. But again, fast centre-backs. That's why we use them. No easy goals here. You're going to have to work for them. Drive that in, send him on a run, chip it over if we can. Bait the ins. Oh, he's just not got the ball under control there, has he? It's a little bit frustrating. Lovely read there from Saliba. Drive this wide area, send the wing back on a run. Try whipped cross. Oh, it's fell to Sterling though. Oh, it's a lovely goal. This is what I'm saying, like, you never get told how to do that as like a mechanic abusing thing. Like, that was just being creative, playing freely, just for that opportunity to open up, it's just great that you can play with that level of improvisation and have success with it. That's why I love these tactics so much. And this guy has stopped playing. Let's wrap this one up. The 3-5-2, one of my all-time favourite formations, so it's great to hit the ground running with a great set of custom tactics that are usable in FC24. As I mentioned earlier, you can check out the original post where I found these tactics on the Give Me Sport website, linked in the description below, along with my Instagram post that shows these full tactics in one image, so it's easy for you guys to copy them across if you do want to give them a go. If you guys have any questions on how to get the most out of the tactics, just pop it down below and I'll get straight back to you guys. If there are any other 3 or 5 back formations you want to see, or maybe a 4 back that we haven't covered, also let me know down below and I'll see what I can put together. If you did enjoy the video, guys, I'll link my custom tactics playlist in the description below for you guys to check out. But as always, guys, if you did make it this far in the video, I really appreciate your time. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn your bell on. Take care, guys.